Wow, guys, I'm excited because Netflix just released its lineup for the upcoming and currently airing Netflix 2025 shows that would be premiering on the platform. If you are interested, be sure to stick around to find out which shows you would like to add to your binge watch list. Starting the first quarter of the year is a show that has received good reviews worldwide, one of which is When the Stars Gossip. Romance takes off literally, as this sci-fi romance drama follows the journey of an astronaut and a space tourist as they both fall in love in life and death situation aboard an international space station, as it stars both talented actors Lee Min-ho and Gong Hyo-jin in the lead roles. Following up is a Netflix original drama, The Trauma Code. This medical thriller drama has been doing so well so far on the streaming platform as it stars Joo Ji-hoon, as he takes on the role of a genius medical surgeon as he builds a trauma team to save lives under extreme circumstances. Adding to this, Chu Young-woo also stars as one of our main leads, and An Ha-young as a talented and dedicated nurse.
여기 대구역이라고?
Adding to the lineup is another Netflix original series, Melo Movies.
사람이 느낌이라는 게 있잖아요.
나 기다렸어요?
예,
왜요?
좋아하니까요. 나 좋아해 주나? 안 떠나고.
Starring Choi Woo-shik and Park Bo-young in the lead roles, this heartwarming romance drama is set to hit the streaming platform on the 14th of February as it follows the story about youth who both want to find love and pursue their dreams while overcoming trauma as they discover and inspire each other, which is set for a Valentine's Day release. Set to premiere on March 1st is The Potato Lab. In The Potato Lab, we get to follow an offbeat romance comedy story of a dedicated researcher and a cold businessman as their world collide in unexpected ways, starring Lee Sun-bin and Kang Tae-oh in a tornado of romance, humor, and of course potatoes.
이러다가 분명히 심쿵한다.
내 운명의 감자.
와, 저 불려시...
괜찮으세요?
괜찮아요.
Next on our list is a heartwarming romance drama, When Life Gives You Tangerines. Set in Jeju Island in the 1950s, we follow the adventures of a rebellious young woman and a dedicated man as he tries to express his feelings for her while facing distinct challenges, starring talented singer IU and Park Bogum as our main leads, expected to be one of 2025 hits, as it closes the first quarter of the year.
불안은 뭐죠? 내가 다 책임진다고.
Interesting drama so far, but as we open up the second quarter of 2025, we start with the long-awaited spin-off of the hit Netflix series, Resident Playbook. 3 years after the hit medical drama Hospital Playlist, Resident Playbook set to follow the lives and friendships of residents at Jongno Yulja Medical Center, starring moving actor Go Yoon-jung as one of our main leads. Following that, we are to get a unique fantasy romance drama with Heavenly Ever After.
마을에는 예뻤지만은 우리 마누라 지금이 제일 예뻐요.
아니, 당신...
에?
In Heavenly Ever After, we follow the story of an 80-year-old woman who dies and ascends to heaven, where she reunites with her husband, appearing as he did when she was in her 30s, as their reconnection ignites a romantic journey that transcends their past lives, starring veteran actor Kim Ye-ja and Sun Suk-koo in the lead roles. Also releasing in the second quarter is Mercy for None. Adapted from a popular webtoon, we follow a former gangster as he returns to the criminal underworld after 11 years to uncover and avenge his brother's death. Starring So Ji-sub as he returns in this highly anticipated noir crime thriller drama alongside others. Adding to the list is Tastefully Yours. A sizzling kitchen romance is on the menu with this drama, as it stars Kang Ha-neul and Go Min-si in the lead roles as they deliver an irresistible love story, where a chaebol heir-turned recipe hunter butts heads with a stubborn chef who runs a one-table restaurant in the small city of Jeonju, South Korea, the heart of Korean cuisine, as their fierce kitchen encounter unfold into a shimmering romance. Up next on our list is Karma. As one of the long-awaited Korean dramas that is set for release in the second quarter, Karma follows 6 individuals bound by past traumas and reckless choices as they find themselves trapped in an unrelenting cycle, boasting a star-studded cast including Shin Min-ah and others in the lead roles. Up next on the lineup is Weak Hero Class 2. Another webtoon adaptation makes its way for a second season as Park Ji-hoon returns in this highly anticipated sequel with our protagonist, transferring to a new school where he faces an even greater challenge to survive and protect those around him. But with his sharp mind and natural combat skills, he just might prove to be an unstoppable force. Adding to the list is a historical mystery drama, Dear Hongrang. Lee Jae-wook and Jo Bo-ah stars in the lead role in this series as our male lead Hongrang mysteriously disappears. His half-sister desperately search for him for years. However, when our male lead returns over a decade later with no memory of the past, doubt begins to form about his true identity. Finally, we are getting the last season of Squid Game. The international hit series concludes its finale phase of the series as the 3rd season is set to reveal what choices Gi-hoon will make in the face of overwhelming despair, while the frontman is on his next move, and the surviving players' choices that would lead to grave consequences in each new rounds. Set to air on the 27th of June on the streaming platform. So guys, we're halfway through the lists. I see some of you drama lovers watching my videos haven't yet subscribed to the channel. What are you waiting for? If you want to support the channel, you should do that right now and also click the like button. In the 3rd quarter of the year, the streaming platform has plans to roll out 3 K-dramas, one of which is the fiction comedy drama, Aema. Set in the 1980s, where 2 actresses face rivalries and challenges behind the scenes of making of Madame Aema, one of Korea's most iconic 80s erotic film, blending both humor and drama as it explores the workings of the entertainment industry in that time era. Adding to the lineup is You and Everything Else. We get to follow the lives of 2 childhood friends as they share a complex love-hate relationship that endures over time. But when one of them faces a serious illness, their reunion brings to light long-buried emotions and memories that challenge their unbreakable bond. Starring Kim Go-eun and Park Ji-hyun as our main lead. Also releasing in the 3rd quarter of the year is Trigger. In this action thriller, illegal firearms appear out of nowhere, and a country once free of gun violence get an increase on gun-related incidents as 2 men with vastly different reasons join forces to grapple with an increasing number of gun-related incidents in the country. Starring Kim Nam-gil and Kim Young-kwang in the lead roles as it's one to keep an eye out for in the 3rd quarter of the year. Classic Netflix leaving the best shows for last in the 4th quarter with Genie, Make a Wish. This fantasy romance comedy drama follows a genie who awakens after 1,000 years overflowing with emotions as he set out to grant 3 magical wishes to his new owner, a woman who has no emotion, as it stars popular talented actor Kim Woo-bin and baesuzy in the lead roles as they reunite once again for this highly anticipated series. Also releasing in the 4th quarter is As You Stood By. Based on an adaptation of a Japanese novel, we get to follow the lives of 2 women facing a desperate situation as they decide to kill an abusive husband and find themselves entangled in a series of unforeseen events that will change their lives forever. Starring Jeon So-ni and Lee Yoo-mi as our main leads. Another K-drama on the lineup is Can This Love Be Translated? We get to explore the complex relationship between a global celebrity and her interpreter in an opposite-attract love story as their professional relationship takes an unexpected turn, which blossoms into a heartwarming romance as we have Kim Seon-ho and Go Yoon-jung starring as our main lead in this romance comedy. Following up is another Netflix original series, The Price of Confession. Suspected of murdering her husband, our female lead meets a mysterious prisoner known as the Witch who sees through others, as together they both make a dangerous pact while a prosecutor risks everything to uncover the truth. Starring Jeon Do-yeon and Kim Go-eun as our main leads. In addition to the lineup is a superhero K-drama, Cashero. Cashero follows an ordinary civil worker as he suddenly gains superhuman strength that matches the amount of cash he has on him. As he teams up with other heroes, he devotes his whole paycheck to take on a criminal organization against people with supernatural powers, starring Lee Jun-ho, Kim Hee-jun, and Kim Byung-chul as our main leads. Also, we have some Netflix movie coming to the platform. Already streaming on the platform is Bogota City of the Lost.
난 박병장 눈에 꼭 들어야 한다.
너는 박장수 씨 믿냐?
내가 언제까지 시다만 하고 있을 것 같아?
Starring Song Joong-ki as he plays an immigrant who moves to Colombia with his family for a better life, but against all odds, he ends up dominating Bogota's black market. Next is Revelations. A pastor is convinced that a divine revelation has called him to punish the person guilty of a missing persons case, while a police detective assigned to the case is haunted by her dead sister's shadow, starring Ryu Jun-yeol and Shin Hyun-bin. Following that is Lost in Starlight, a Netflix Korea's first original animated film where an astronaut and a musician experience the longest long-distance relationship in history connecting Earth to Mars, voiced by Kim Tae-ri and Hong Kyung in the lead roles. Also adding to the list is Wall to Wall. A man who invested everything he has to secure his own place is plagued by unidentified noises coming from the other units in this mystery thriller. Next is Love Untangled. A young woman plans to straighten up her hair before making a big confession, but ends up getting involved with a new transfer student, sparking both love and friendship. Following up is Mantis, a spin-off to the Netflix movie Kill Box Soon, as an elite assassin returns from vacation to discover that her former boss is dead as she competes with her former training partner and a legendary assassin for control of the organization. In addition to that is Good News. Set in the 1970s, a group of people gathered to land a hijacked airplane at all costs as they devise a suspicious plan. Next is The Great Flood. A group of survivors struggle to stay alive after the Earth gets swallowed by a global flood in a submerged building filled with hope and despair. Variety and documentary shows coming to the platform. The 4th season of Singles Inferno, Kian's Bizarre B&B. The 2nd season of The Devil's Plan, Better Late Than Single. The Echoes of Survivors, Inside Korea's Tragedies, Crime Scene Zero, Physical Asia, and finally the 2nd season for Culinary Class Wars. Wow, that's a lot right there. Just a reminder though, these are just the confirmed dramas of 2025, but throughout the year more surprising titles will be added to the streaming platform. I'm really excited to check them all out. What do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to share this video with your fellow drama lovers. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, I invite you to join our community, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, as it helps me a lot bringing in new content like this to you. Thanks again, see you in the next video.